Good afternoon, Ragnarok Ready family. So, a few days ago, as I said in a YouTube short, I was going to freeze dry some uncooked ground beef patties. And right here, I've got the finalized results. Let's take a look at them, examine them, see how they turned out. So, just looking at it, looks pretty thoroughly freeze dried. It's got a nice hollow sound to it, which to me indicates that it's good. Let's crack it open, see how it looks. It immediately broke open in my hand, and it has a very spongy sort of look to it, which tells me that there is no residual moisture left over. I don't see any sort of ice at all left over in there, which sometimes tends to happen with some of the more thick things that people try to freeze dry. All of these look very well, completely and thoroughly freeze-dried through. I don't see any sort of problems on a sort of preliminary examination. So now I haven't eaten today. I'm going to cook these up on the stovetop, see how they turn out. I have them on the stovetop here, so I'm going to add a little bit of water. Turn on the heat. See what happens. I have no idea what to expect, as I have never actually tried to reconstitute raw freeze-dried meat before. So, you're all in for the same exact surprising results I am. So I have had it on the stovetop now, covered for probably about, 5 minutes. And it's already starting to look pretty darn good. Whoops. I didn't realize how quick this was going to happen. Oops, I need some tongs. There we go. So far, it looks pretty good. Doesn't really look dry anymore, which is to say it looks pretty darn moist. So I'm going to cover it back up. I don't have a lid, so I actually use just another pot, because I'm poor like that. Well, these look very done at this point in time. So I'm going to slap some cheese on it, melt it up, and then try the taste test. Now for the moment we have all been waiting for, especially for me. I'm freaking ravenous right now. The taste test. So, that's how it looks. For those of you who are not familiar, I live a ketogenic lifestyle. So that's why I don't have any bread on here. Made a lettuce-ish sort of wrap. So let's dig into this. I'm excited, while also being nervous. It's kind of hard to cut through, which that alone is a bit of a red flag. Bon appetit, or whatever. Tastes fine. It's a bit chewy, and it's kind of what you would expect from having frozen beef, de-thawing it, and then cooking it up. It's that same kind of texture or consistency. It's not unpleasant. I have had worse in the way of burgers not really falling apart in your mouth. As far as food storage option goes, this isn't bad. I probably will do this again. I would say this is a success. Again, as far as cooking it up goes, It is on the chewier side. You might be able to avoid that by putting the uncooked ground beef in the fridge with some room temperature water, cover it up, let it soak for a little while to absorb the moisture, instead of trying to rehydrate the patties while cooking them at the same time. I don't really know. I might test that out. Again, I would say that this is by and large a success. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this probably like, I don't know, a 6. In a SHTF grid down sort of event, being able to have protein, that to me is a win. So in that regards, I'd say 10 out of 10. Flavor-wise, 10 out of 10. Texture-wise, consistency, probably a 6 out of 10. It's unpleasant, but not horrible. It's doable. If you're picky, you'll be miserable. If you're not picky, you'll be fine. Anyways, again, not bad. If you enjoy this sort of content, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till next time on our freeze-dried adventures, folks.